Many people have started to believe that artificial intelligence can think the way a person does. That belief feels natural. Modern AI systems produce language that sounds fluent, confident, even thoughtful. When you read a response, it's easy to assume there's a mind behind it. But there isn't. These systems do not have thoughts. They don't have beliefs. They don't understand meaning. They are not conscious. They have no intentions, no awareness. What feels like thinking is something else entirely. At their core, large language models, often called LLMs, do one thing. They predict the next word. If you write, "The cat sat on the model calculates probabilities, mat floor, chair. It selects the most statistically likely word based on patterns learned during training. Then it predicts the next word, and the next, and then next most likely." That's how paragraphs are built. Not through reasoning, not through understanding, through mathematics. Large language models are trained on enormous amounts of text, books, articles, websites, and public data. From that material they learn patterns of language, what intelligent writing looks like, what helpful answers sound like. Then they generate more text that fits those patterns. So why does it feel intelligent? 3 reasons. First, fluency. The text is smooth, grammatically correct, well-structured. Our brains associate articulate language with understanding. Fluency creates the illusion of thought. Second, context. The model uses previous parts of a conversation as input. It stays on topic. It refers back. It continues threads. That continuity feels human. Third, tone adaptation. It can write a business email, a sonnet, a simple explanation for a child, a block of computer code. It shifts vocabulary and format because it learned those patterns. That flexibility feels creative, but it isn't awareness. It's pattern matching at scale. What we perceive as intelligence is really human intelligence reflected back at us from the training data. When these systems fail, they fail differently than humans. We call it a hallucination. A hallucination happens when the model generates information that sounds plausible but is completely false. Entirely fabricated events, invented quotes, citations to legal cases that do not exist. The text can sound confident, authoritative, detailed, and be wrong. This happens because the model's goal is not truth. It is probability. If it lacks a reliable pattern, it does not naturally stop. It fills the gap with the most likely sounding sequence of words. It produces coherence, not verification. This becomes serious in real-world use. In law, fabricated citations have appeared in court filings, well-written briefs citing cases that never existed. The result? Sanctions, damaged credibility. In education, AI can help explain concepts or improve drafts. But if students rely on it to replace learning, critical thinking declines. Incorrect answers get repeated. In healthcare, the stakes are higher. A plausible but incorrect summary can lead to dangerous decisions. Every AI-generated output in medicine must be reviewed by a qualified professional. In finance, outdated or hallucinated numbers can mislead investors. The lesson is consistent. Treat AI as an assistant, not an authority. To use AI responsibly, use it to brainstorm, draft, summarize, verify every fact, every date, every citation. Keep humans in the loop for serious decisions. Understand what the system actually does. It predicts, it does not think, and that distinction changes everything.